Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Waypoint Set Podcast. I know we're really late. Things got in the way. I've been trying to stream as well, but of course, with technical difficulties and everything, it's a pain. We all know how that goes, especially when using borrowed materials. I'm CJ Salcedo, your host for the evening. Joining me today is my co-host, Christine Wongham.
What's up, everybody?
So, Christine, today I watched something interesting. There was, for those who don't know, a short film was posted 2 days ago, I think, by director Alan Ungar. Ungar, please correct me if I'm not pronouncing his name right. It's an Uncharted short film, starring, I think, everyone's first choice, Nathan Fillion. And I literally just finished watching it, like 10 minutes before getting on the air. I had watched it. Christine, you saw it
yesterday night.
You saw it last night?
Yeah.
Okay. I think our first thing is, what did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, the casting for, Sully and Elena were kind of off, but besides that, I thought it was pretty good.
Oh, I love the Stephen Lang as Sully. I thought that was an interesting choice. But then again, I think Jeremy Jahn said it best. He's always playing a villain, so maybe you kind of see that. Mm-hmm. But it was amazing. The thing that caught me first was it literally started out like any Uncharted game. Mm-hmm. It did the whole thing where Nate was in trouble. They didn't reveal him immediately. They always do the slow reveal. Mm-hmm. Like, oh crap, it's Nate.
Even though it's an Uncharted game, what else do we expect?
Oh yeah, and then he's already cracking jokes and everything. And it's amazing. It's like watching a really good cutscene. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to spoil the entire thing because there's some little things in there, but it does this cool trick where when he goes out and actually the action starts, the screen removes the widescreen effect, the black bars, sort of like the game, like it's gameplay. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, holy crap! That's such a small detail. It goes in this over the shoulder when he's shooting down.
It looks natural too.
It does. I don't know if it's not more. We should give more credit to Naughty Dog for making the game be like a movie. Mm-hmm. But it's amazing. It kind of shows that a good game could be turned into a good movie if you have people who care about it.
Yeah.
Because think about it. This year alone, we already had a really bad Tomb Raider movie.
I'm gonna talk about that.
Last year we had
Assassin's Creed.
That was 2 years ago. No, 2 years ago we had the trifecta. We had Assassin's Creed. We had Warcraft. Which actually wasn't that bad. Which is probably the best of all those movies. It's the best of all those movies. And then the Angry Birds movie, which I haven't seen.
Is it an Angry Birds movie?
Yes.
Oh no.
So it's amazing how these fans came together with the right people. First of all, you can tell Nathan Fillion is really into it. He knew what he was doing. It's amazing. They got a fan to play. You know what I'm saying? Which I don't think is always the case.
No.
I think, but it's kind of cool to see someone who's passionate about it.
Do you think Nathan Fillion looked at himself in the mirror after he played the first one and was like,
"That's me."
Spider-Man meme.
Yeah, the Spider-Man meme. When Nathan Fillion saw a picture of Nathan Drake. I'm sure they.
That's everybody's dream.
From my understanding, what it was they originally based Nathan Drake off of Johnny Knoxville. Mm-hmm. I don't quote me on this. This is from the Wikipedia page. But yeah, they had based him off Johnny Knoxville. But I think they have some qualities of Nathan Fillion. Again, the Uncharted series, it's always been sort of campy, pulpy action. That's sort of Nathan Fillion's shtick.
Yeah.
That he's always doing these kind of cheesy B movies or cult movies. So I'm sure there's some influence there.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sure. But I like it. No one's gonna replace Nolan North anytime soon.
No, but it's a pretty good.
But this is pretty damn close. This isn't just some cosplayer or anything. This is watching it. It honestly felt like playing the game.
Yeah.
They look. Nathan Drake isn't wearing an extravagant costume. He's not wearing a bunch of body armor or anything. But for them to nail even the shirt and the pants and the leather the holster. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying? For them to nail that, those small, minute details.
The ring.
The ring, everything, you know what I'm saying? Those minute details are really good. He fought the same way he fights in the game. They mimic the fighting style pretty well.
Yeah, and the way it paused and all that too. The slow-mo that they do.
Yeah, exactly. It really, they caught those details.
I mean, any
Barely.
big fan of Uncharted would.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what makes it, you know.
They caught those details. And it's funny because I believe it was today's Wednesday. On Monday, when it was released, Amy Hennig had tweeted about it, saying that she had liked it, she was happy to wake up to it. Neil Druckmann really liked it. He set that like a little heart emoji on it. So it's kind of cool. He's getting recognition for these people.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's a big thing to know your game makes a big impact enough to get like. I mean, hello, Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, you get like that's talent. That's a name. You know what I'm saying? It's not Nathan Fillion and Stephen Lang.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, two people who are.
And they're not getting paid for it.
I don't know. I think they are.
Probably, yeah, but nothing like a big blockbuster.
Yeah, no, of course not. But again, you can just tell. You can see the passion. I think Nathan Fillion's been on quote saying that he's been wanting to do this for a while. Like it's crazy. And Nathan Fillion's always been in games. He was in Halo ODST. He was in Halo 5. He was in Destiny. It's actually fun fact. He played a character in Destiny. It's like Cade 5 or something like that. And as the new season rolls out for Destiny, he's being replaced by Nolan North.
Oh wow!
So it's kind of funny that the guys playing, the two people playing Drake, are sort of replacing each other in their and other things. So I think it's kind of funny, but transitioning from an Uncharted movie, I think it's the perfect segue. God, thank God. With all this talk about Smash Bros, I think it's time. And A3 brought us Smash Bros. Two big crossovers: Smash Bros. And Jump Force. Smash Bros, of course, being a bunch of Nintendo characters and some third-party characters fighting each other. Jump Force being a bunch of anime characters fighting each other. It made me kind of sit back and realize that there's one major crossover fighting game that we haven't heard from in years, and we need to make that change, which probably won't. That's PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm.
Christine, you're not familiar with Smash Bros. You're not as well versed in Smash Bros.
No, I just know I can beat you, but that's all.
But you have played through a good chunk of PlayStation All-Stars.
Mm-hmm.
And I think those characters are more recognizable to you.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna kind of, for fun, we're gonna kind of go through the roster that we had in the last game, and try to create our own roster for a hypothetical second game. It's probably not gonna happen.
No.
At all. I don't think Sony would want to revisit it, which is a shame. It's actually a really fun game. Flawed, but it was fun. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna look up. All right, so we have the characters here. So I'm gonna go through and see who stays, who goes, who changes. We're gonna try to come up with our own characters, or their own specials. Just kind of fun with it. Sound good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's start with the existing roster. Kratos, I think, is pretty safe to say he stays.
Yeah.
His moveset should change to the new God of War. So, for example, like the way the Leviathan axe works is when you throw it, it comes back to you to press the button. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce the hammer from Thor. I don't know. Mjolnir. It is the stupidest thing in the world, and I'm sorry. It is the dumb. I think I remember like Kenneth Branagh, the director of the first Thor movie. He asked the writers, "Hey, can we change the name?" And they said no. They have to keep it like that.
Isn't it like
Mjolnir. Yeah, it's such a weird way, but. So the way that the axe works is he throws it and it comes back. So I think that would be pretty cool. Like you would press like the attack button to the side, throw it, you press it again, it comes back. It has different elemental stuff. He has a shield. I don't know if Atreus, which is his son, I don't even play God of War. His son, I don't know if he should be a character, but yeah. Parappa stays.
It's Mjolnir.
Mjolnir. Okay.
I don't know.
The J is silent. That's what I remember. Everyone pronounces it. The IGN review for God of War didn't pronounce it like Mjolnir or something like that. Okay, so next we got Parappa the Rapper. He stays. He is an icon. He is a legacy. I mean, we need a lot of PlayStation. We need PlayStation 1 characters because those are like the legacy characters. Fat Princess. I don't think she's as iconic as other PlayStation characters. I think that spot can be filled out. So Fat Princess, you're dead. Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. Yes. Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Twisted Metal is like the most iconic, like one of the most like, mind you.
Well, no, but when I think of PlayStation, I don't think Twisted Metal.
Because you haven't played Twisted Metal.
No, I guarantee you could go up to casual players.
Okay, so he's in the maybe. he's Colonel Raddick from Killzone. I think we could take him out because Gorilla already has another big series, which we'll get to. But yeah, I think he can go. Sly Cooper's a safe bet.
Yeah.
I think he's like one of the major like PS2. He's one of the big three for the PlayStation 2. So he's I like Sly Cooper more than the other series. Drake stays.
Yeah, of course.
Drake stays.
But updated.
Drake, yeah, they would have to have like his Uncharted 4
skin.
Like his Uncharted 4 like look. I think they would have to have the grappling hook somehow.
That could be like the first super.
We'll get the supers on a bit because I actually want to change. But yeah, but I think they have to implement it in some way. They should implement some of the instead of grenades use dynamite, like in Uncharted 4. Cole McGrath, I think they should change him with Delson from Infamous Second Son. Instead, because I know Infamous 1 and 2 is everyone's favorite, but this is a newer one. I think Sony would want to push their newer ones. Who else do we have? Ratchet and Clank. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I think we can agree. Like, they are they are like one of the biggest names. I think they're like the most consistent one. That's like the one Sony always pushes out. Jack and Daxter, of course.
Yeah.
Hopefully Naughty Dog makes a game soon. Big Daddy from BioShock, out.
Yeah.
Out. It didn't make sense. You know why they put him in this game? It's so they can market BioShock Infinite. That's the whole point. That's why Columbia was a stage. That's why they had Big Daddy. But I mean, it makes no sense now. He wasn't really a big PlayStation character. He was actually.
It could be Booker, and then the songbird will be super ultimate.
No, we actually okay. Dante from Devil May Cry, out. Because that version, fans aren't a big fan of it. Hayachi from Tekken, I'll argue yes, because Tekken, the first few Tekken games were a huge part of the PS1. Nariko, I think she's from Heavenly Sword. That's a long dead French. That was gonna be a huge thing for the PS3. Out.
Was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Raiden from Metal Gear Solid, I would say yes because there's no chance Snake will ever be in the series because he's already in Smash. He's already in Smash, and it's funny. And thinking up with new characters, I was looking. Oh shoot, this would be a great character, but
they're in Smash.
They're already in Smash. Who else we have? Sackboy from Lonely Planet. I think
In or out?
In.
I say out.
Really?
Yeah.
But they're like a huge. That's like a mascot almost. That's like.
But nobody really played. When was the last time they released a new one?
2014.
Exactly.
Little Big Planet 3 for PS4.
I mean, hello. If they had a different one, then yeah. But
they have like the sack. They have like the dog and the stuff. I forgot the name of it. Like they have the dog and they have like different styles. I don't know. Sir Daniel from Medieval. I'm gonna say yes because he's the new like a remake. You have no idea what I'm talking about.
No.
Medieval was this action adventure game for the PS1. It took place in like medieval times. It was like all gothic, and the main character was like this knight.
So like Witcher.
He was like a skeleton. It was like it played in like in horror stuff. Spike from Ape Escape. Yes. Ape Escape. Okay, Christine's also looking really confused. Ape Escape was this 3D platformer for the PS1. You played a Spike, and all you do is catch monkeys.
Oh, okay.
And it's a legacy series also. It was on the PS1 and 2. Who else do we have? The DLC characters. Cat from Gravity Rush, yes. Because we got Gravity Rush 2 last year. It's a semi-big series. Emmett Graves from Starhawk, no, because Starhawk's dead. Zeus from God of War, no, because the games no longer take place in Greek mythology.
Yeah.
Isaac Clarke from Dead Space doesn't even make any sense anymore. And okay, so I think that's it as far as like the characters current. So let's start first with who would we want to add. So we're just gonna spar for a bit. We didn't really prepare a list or anything. We're just gonna spar, have some fun with it. So aside from any of these characters, like who would be like your number one if they're gonna come out with a sequel? Who would they have to have?
I think his name is Aku Aku. The guy from, like, Mask from Bandicoot.
Okay, you would want him as a character?
Yeah.
To play as?
Yeah.
What would his powers be? I'm curious.
I don't remember much from the games, but, like... Hold on.
So no Crash, no Spyro. No, you want Aku Aku.
Okay, but hear me out. The super could be, like, he's on Crash's face. And you play as Crash. For the super.
So then it would be Crash would be the character.
No.
So you want Aku's own character?
Yeah. Yeah.
Booga booga.
Yeah, it could be his thing. I don't know. He'll just like jump. Like, I don't know. Like a phantom Crash would be wearing him.
The Phantom.
I think it would be cool.
That'd be funny. That'd be like some stupid fan service though. Like that, everyone would be prepared. I mean,
like after he levels up on his super, his feather changes on his head, like in the game.
okay.
I didn't really think that through. I just thought it would be cool.
I'll give you time to think. Like, but okay. So I think this one's an obvious one. Aloy from Horizon.
Yeah.
From Horizon Zero Dawn. She would mostly play like Link from Smash.
Mm-hmm.
She has bows and arrows. She has the bombs, the traps, stuff like that. Okay. So what I would propose is like Sony like but they dump the 3 levels like supers.
Yeah.
Just go for one big one. Like if Sony wants to succeed, I think they should just copy Smash directly. That's it.
Yeah, like a knockoff Smash.
This,
Chinatown Smash.
For sure. Like then it would be more fun because I think as much fun as I had with the first game, the way the knockouts worked were kind of lame because it was like you were just grinding, so it got kind of it wasn't fun. So I think what Aloy's super should be would be something like along the lines is okay. So she scans everyone because she has the thing. She scans everyone, and then like she clears the room out. You know what I'm saying? You have to aim it at one person. She gives you her staff, knocks him out like that, something like that. Or maybe she calls in whatever. Like every time she does it, a random
robot.
A random like a creature would come in. That's my first pick. All right, can you think of anyone else?
A pixel version of Lara Croft.
Okay, so you want the PS1 version?
Yeah.
Blocky polygon version.
Yeah.
So you don't even want Lara Croft. You just want that version.
I mean, because now like she's
different
with Xbox. Like she's synonymous with Xbox.
What I would want them to do is have 2 Lara Crofts, and then with 2 different moves.
Super could be she's like HD.
What I would want them to do is like, all right, so have 2 Lara Crofts. One is like the OG one, where she has the dual pistols. And I don't know any of her other attacks because I haven't played. But like the dual pistols, and I guess her super would be she summons something to like a T-Rex. Yeah. The T-Rex, like literally, the T-Rex wipes everyone out.
They should have like a new Lara, but pixelated. So like the tank top, the cargo pants, the boots, the ponytail.
That could be a skin. That could be a costume.
Like,
so then new Lara would just have all her attacks to be from the
pistols, kicks.
Stuff like that. Yeah, but her main weapon would be a bow and arrow. The ice pig would be like her melee. Her super should be what's like her thing?
I don't know, supernatural being.
Oh, what it could be is, so picture this: like she shoots an arrow, like a poison arrow, right? And the air, like okay, so the stage turns black. The air kind of like hits everyone. She swings in. And then when she gets down,
everybody.
No, I was gonna say she opens some spooky ass thing, and then like what are those things from the survival mode called? Where like it was like these light demons, like not zombies, something like that.
Oh, that's from the main game.
Yeah, what was it?
It was like these like ancient vanguard.
So like what they do is they just wipe everyone out.
Oh my god.
Something like that.
As long as it's not the zombies from the expansion, because those things are wow.
So yeah, so I think it'd be kind of funny to add two versions. So fans of the old, because I know there are fans who prefer the original. I guess the original is synonymous with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
With the PS1. My next would be. Okay, so again, thinking who should be in it. I want Cloud from Final Fantasy VII, but as we all know, Cloud's already in Smash, and it's funny, yeah, because the Final Fantasy VII was a PS1 exclusive. Mm-hmm. Okay. So my next pick would be like either one of the 3. It would be like Noctis from Final Fantasy 15, though it wouldn't make sense because he's already in Tekken. Titus or Titus, I don't know if you're nasty. As you don't get the reference?
Yeah.
Titus from Final Fantasy X, because that came out like super close to the PS2's launch, and he's a great character. I've always liked him. Or Sora from Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what the legal hoops that to jump through with that. I don't know who owns them, either Square or Disney. Mm-hmm. But either one of those would be kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it'd be cool to add like a Final Fantasy character, because Final Fantasy is
pretty big
for PlayStation. It's been ever since like the late 90s. As far as super, it depends. It really depends on who is it. So if Sora were there, his super would be one of his like forms. They can't use any Disney stuff obviously, but it would be like one of his forms or whatever. So, he has like standard attacks with the Keyblades. They can change elements and stuff like that. Costumes again, you can't use any of the Disney themed ones. It's a shame, but for Tidus, he would obviously use his I forgot the sword that Waka gives you in the game. His super would probably be okay. So, Christine, so in Final Fantasy X, you play a sport called Blitzball, right? You play it underwater. It's like soccer underwater.
Oh wow.
Sort of. So the way I see it, the stage floats. He kicks like a ball and he eliminates you.
Oh, that's
something
pretty cool.
Stupid like that. All right, who else you got?
I just thought of somebody. Okay, it's back. I would either have Chloe or Sully or Elena from the Uncharted series. Like completely different from, like detached from Nate.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, they would all play exactly the same almost, except they each, like have like customized things.
Like their voices are different, their costumes are different.
Elena, I don't know, like her super could be like she has a camera and she exposes you.
Exposes a weak point, yeah.
Exposed.
Sully would have his
cigar burn you. Chloe, what would Chloe have? She'll do yoga on you. If you haven't played Lost Legacy, you won't get it, but
I would throw in Nadine and Sim.
Yeah.
So they would all just be clones of Nate, just with different supers?
More or less. Different supers, like more customizations.
Okay. Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Plus, they're the biggest. And speaking of Uncharted, I would love Joel and Ellie. Those two separate characters. I don't know if they would play the same.
No.
So like Joel would have, I guess. Okay, so Joel would use guns. Obviously, he would have not a bat, like a plank.
A plank with the
nail in it, like
your ship and all that on it.
Yeah. He would use guns. He would use the grenades, like the shrapnel ones.
Mm-hmm.
His super, I don't know, something.
Super.
It could be a shrapnel grenade. That could be the super. He throws it in the middle and then it blows off and it eliminates anyone who's around it. Ellie would use primarily a bow and arrow and a knife.
Uh-huh. Her super would be she bites somebody. She bites or knifes somebody.
Yeah. Alright, who else you got?
What else do I have? I'm trying to think. Oh. A character from The Order. Oh, nobody knows what that is, probably.
Who's the main character in the game?
The guy who's like a British Batman.
Okay.
I don't know his name.
So he would just play like sort of like Warcraft or Aloy, just using guns.
Like all steampunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I don't know, he could summon like a bunch of werewolves or something. Or Lafayette with his air balloons and crap.
I would add, obviously, since you sort of said, alright, Crash or Spyro. I think Activision would be stupid now, because they're trying, they were going to be in the original game. And I remember everyone's like, bro, imagine if they were in Smash.
Oh my god.
No, but I think Sony has built enough confidence with Activision now, especially after the release of the Insane Trilogy and the release of the Reignited Trilogy. I think it'd be wise if they allow them. So like Crash and Spyro, Crash would have his moveset from 3.
Mm-hmm.
The rocket launcher and all that. I think that'd be kind of funny. Spyro, same thing. I would like if Coco was obvious, because Coco's the best character in the series.
Computer.
That'd be Coco. I mean, what it would just be.
Little lion.
Yeah, the tiger from. Oh, Crash would have the hog. Or you know what it would be is Crash's super changes every time. It's the same move where he just comes in and runs across the screen and eliminate and knock everyone out. Mm-hmm. But it should be so either the hog from Hog Wild and from Crash 1, just the hoverboard. What else did he have? The jet ski or the motorcycle from Crash 4. Actually, that should be it. Yeah, with the leather jacket and everything.
Leather jacket.
Now I'm thinking they should have like an Insanity Beach stage. No, sorry, Insanity Island.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of funny. Spyro, he would have his normal attacks from the game. He would breathe fire, ice. His super, I don't know. We'll think of something. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of like more like a little bit like more like legacy characters. Like Klonoa would be fun. Obviously like a Ferrari from Gran Turismo. Just some dude drives in. All right, how about stages? Like the way PlayStation All Stars 1 did it was they combined 2 games into one. That's lame.
Yeah.
I think we should just have like their own. So like, what would you want to see?
I'm thinking. Okay, so what were the characters I said?
Yeah, you said like the Uncharted ones. Yeah,
Tomb Raider one, like a jungle stage.
Okay, from Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
No, like from the older games.
Okay, so T-Rex would come up from the back.
Yeah.
As a hazard.
As like an alternate, hazard.
Okay.
For Chloe, I think like a city type thing. Like remember from I think it was the second one, where they're in like a city.
Shambhala.
No, not Shambhala.
No,
like
I
city.
yeah, I got you.
Which other one did I say?
What would you say? You said Laura. You said from the order. I assume you just want Victorian London.
Oh yeah, it could be like kind of like BioShock and the little blimps. Okay. Outside the blimp, and then that would be like
Watchtower and everything.
Yeah, or like outside the blimp while it's out in the air, and then it moves inside.
So who did I say? Okay, so Aloy obviously just get the. It should be just the same environment, just under different like conditions. So snow, air, all that. Like snow or heat or whatever. For the Crash, obviously, get Insanity at I think it's Island or Beach. Get what else? The snow levels from Crash 2, or some of the Great Wall of China from Crash 3. Spyro would obviously be like the opening areas from Spyro 1. What else did I say? Oh, I guess from a Final Fantasy X, just get like the Blitzball arena, or get wherever Sid was. Not Sid, sorry. What was his name? I'm drawing a blank in the main villain of the game. Stuff like that. Oh, and I forgot one more character. I'm gonna say it.
Oh god.
Joker from Persona 5, who's the main character. So his super. Have you ever seen the finishing moves in that game?
No.
Beautifully. And so what it should be is his attacks would be like guns. He summons his persona out there and uses it against. But his super should be all the persona, like you're the main party for Persona 5 should just come up. You press like one button, like, and it has like the interface, and then one final move, like in that art style, and Joker comes up on screen, does the whole smile or whatever, boom, done. While like the theme song's playing in the background.
That sounds interesting.
Now I just want Persona characters in it. I just want a Persona 5 fighting game now, because I know they're the one for 3 and 4. I just really want a Persona 5 fighting game again. But yeah, I know this is like a long shot. Obviously, it's not gonna happen.
No,
I don't think so. I would like though if they were gonna not do a fighting game, do a kart racing game.
Oh yeah.
Well, that'd be more fun, right? I think that'd
be
more a kart racing game like all these characters like Nate and Sully would have a Jeep. Aloy would ride I forgot what the ones the bipedal ones are. What Jack and Dexter, they already have a racing game, so it'll be easy. Crash had several racing games.
And Joe and Ellie would have a truck.
Yeah, Joe and Ellie would have a truck. I'm trying to think. I think that'd be more fun. I mean, that'd be a little bit logical because everyone's into like car racing games now. I think that's a huge thing. It'd be something different. Well, yeah, I'm trying to think who could. I would love to see so in Persona 5, one of your party members, Morgana the cat, turns into a bus.
A bus?
Or a
cat?
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
It's the most adorable thing in the world. And then goes on, and that'd be pretty funny. I don't know. It's a long shot, but.
Just for kicks.
But it's fun. It's always fun to speculate. Plus, you can't speculate who's gonna be in Smash because they already revealed that everyone's gonna be in Smash. Give a little more time. Let's talk about. Going back to the Uncharted short film. Man, I really want more video game movies to be that good.
I know.
I'm it's hard, I'm trying to think like Assassin's Creed. They messed up badly. What I think they should have done is, I know they tried telling an original story, but it just didn't work. You spent most of your time outside the Animus.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
If you ask anyone what their least favorite part of any Assassin's Creed game is, aside from the glitches, they're gonna tell you it's the animals.
I get it. They just make it so boring outside.
They did. And yeah, they didn't create any drama or any tension. It was just like okay.
Whatever.
If they were gonna do it, I would want them to just have it set in the Renaissance. There aren't a lot of movies that take place in the Renaissance.
There aren't a lot of movies that take
I would love it if it was Ezio's story. Don't just do two. Do a side story.
Movie.
Yeah, they had that short film, that took place between 2 and Brotherhood, I think. That's young Ezio. Maybe they should do one based off Revelations or a little bit before Revelations, where he's older now.
I think what we have learned is that couples don't make good movies. Like look at Alicia Vikander.
And
don't get me wrong, it was good, but I just
the movie was.
It was okay.
My problem is it was way too serious. Yeah. That's my only problem. That's the thing I don't like about the Tomb Raider games. The new games, it's just
the acting was way too serious, but the circumstances really weren't. Like in the game, it complements each other. Because I mean, hello, like you're in a cannibalistic type thing. And
at least in the game, you don't have to deal with the story if you don't want to.
Yeah, you just get pushed through.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my thing. The story and the characters of the Tomb Raider games are like the things I don't play it for. The gameplay's fun and everything.
They could have put samurai in there.
That's what I wanted. This absolutely batshit crazy story where everyone.
Was there any supernatural besides that lady?
The zombie.
What zombie?
The thing. It wasn't even supernatural. It was disease.
Yeah, but she wasn't even alive. Wasn't
Reboot
she?
It. That's it. Reboot it like you did. I would love. Yeah, less serious. I want her to have the dual pistols from the beginning, right? The dualies from the beginning. Go in there.
He was so cringe.
But I get it. They had to tell like an origin story, but I'm like. Come on. Hopefully the sequel I think this made a lot of money. Hopefully they get.
I mean, it's good to see like another female character movie. Like.
It's a shame it's this bad. It's such a shame. It sets it. You know what I'm saying? To me, it sets it back.
I mean, I think if you play the games, then you'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, it's bad. But if you.
No, I mean, if you walk in there, you want a good action movie. It's not. If you want to enjoy yourself on a Friday night, you want to watch like a really dumb action movie. You could do better, but you could do so much worse.
I mean, Alicia Vikander's like.
She's very charismatic. She's very. She's a good actress, and she's a good actress too.
No, she is. Yeah.
I would have liked Daisy Ridley, but whatever.
Michael Fassbender was.
As in Assassin's Creed, yeah.
Who did he even play?
I forgot his name. My problem is why are they casting a British dude, a white British dude to play a Spanish guy? When there's so many.
He can't even speak Spanish.
That doesn't make any. No, I think he could.
He could.
Oh, I have no idea. All I know is that was lame. Even the parts in the past were so boring.
Yeah.
Because they did the whole thing. Look, first of all, what I would do is make an R-rated Assassin's Creed movie.
Yeah.
Focus on not the story. Obviously.
The combat.
The action should be the main focus.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever played the games? It's very fluid. It's very fast.
Fast-paced, yeah.
So what I would want is just pure combat throughout make John Wick in the past. That's all I want.
Yeah, Fassbender was good. He has a good brand to him.
But it's like it this didn't work out. I'm trying to think. Like there's so many other. I know that Illumination, the Universal, the studio behind the Minions and the Super Bowl movies, did do a Mario movie, which I can see. I can see it working out pretty well. I don't know what they're gonna do.
It's a red minion.
They're gonna have like a bunch of pop culture references. I don't know. Yoshi's gonna take selfies. Yoshi's gonna have a fidget spinner.
Ready Player One.
Oh god.
For a video game movie, it wasn't that.
Yo, Ready Player One actually was kind of cool. Is it reminded walking in, I thought, okay, it's gonna be like Wreck-It Ralph, but without any like, just like the most cynical thing in the world. It's not gonna be like as fun as Wreck-It Ralph or Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Excuse me, but I walked in and walked out. I enjoyed it.
It was a fun game.
It was. I like seeing the characters there. It was pretty cool. I mean, they had Gundam. I don't know, that was kind of funny. They had
Sonic.
They had freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. They had Kratos from God of War and the Sackboy from Little Big Planet. They had Nathan Drake.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't see him.
Yeah. They had a bunch of Mortal Kombat characters.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, that's kind of funny. It was a better effort than most video game movies. I'm trying to think, like, if you could make a good video game movie, like, what would it be?
Probably like The Last of Us.
I know that they were gonna make a Last of Us movie, but then I got halted. It was gonna be Sam Raimi, who directed Evil Dead, and the original Spider-Man trilogy. He was supposed to direct it,
and
then they halted. That would have been a phenomenal movie. that cast.
I would make a better Tomb Raider game. It's like they make her like actual life so cryptic. Like I want to know what she's doing before she gets into like trouble. Which if you read the books and the comics, like it kind of explains it. But I'm hoping in the new game that we kind of get like a kind of like outside of survival type thing.
My problem is like they're focusing too much on the characters. They're trying to be Uncharted. In the sense that I don't play Uncharted for the game, I play for the characters in the story.
Mm-hmm.
Tomb Raider, I don't care anything with these characters because they don't give me anything with these characters. They're trying too hard to focus on the characters, and they don't end up doing anything like interesting with them. It's probably whatever. They're gonna make a Last of Us movie though. I want Josh Brolin playing Joel.
Yeah.
Be like, what's her name? Chloe. What's her name? The one from the Carrie remake.
Chloe Deschanel?
No, it's Zoe Deschanel. The one who's in the. What's her name? I'm gonna look her up really quickly. She was in the Carrie remake.
Yeah, she
was in Kick-Ass. She was in.
Chloe what?
Hold on. Chloe Grace Moritz. She would be a perfect Ellie, I think.
Yeah.
I think, and it would just be a straightforward story of them kind of trying to survive. I don't know. I'd be down to watch that. Especially after this short film. Very excited. Since we skipped over this in the beginning, I'll ask you what you're playing. What you're playing? What has you excited for the future? As far Christine, what are you playing? What has your attention?
Trying to finish Witcher.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna happen because they keep getting sidetracked with missions.
Mm-hmm.
I pre-ordered Shadow of the Tomb Raider today. So I'm pretty hyped. Finally, I'm able to get the collector's edition. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm trying to finish a whole bunch of games on my backlog. Like, which ones do I have? I have to finish Witcher. I want to finish. I forgot what games I'm playing right now. I'm also in between like trying to finish them and trying to platinum them. So
Okay.
I'm working on Lost Legacy to platinum it.
Okay.
Yeah, I've only platinum one game, so it took me forever.
I am currently playing. I'm streaming Far Cry 5. I'm not doing anything in particular in the game. I'm just kind of roaming around and finding whatever missions are there. And aside from that, playing a lot of Fortnite on the Switch. Really enjoying it more than I thought I would. I like Fortnite, but I never thought I'd be playing it as often. It's kind of cool to play it like on a portable device like that isn't a smartphone. But I think that's it for today.
Mm-hmm.
It was the Waypoint Set podcast. We're going to link the short film below so you guys can check it out if you haven't already. We're going to try to get this up as soon as possible because I know we're a little bit late.
Yeah.
But we appreciate the patience. If you want to support us in any way, there's a PayPal link below. Any amount is appreciated because we're trying to buy a bunch of equipment and stuff. But as always, follow us on Twitter at Waypoint_set and Twitch as well. And I'll put our individual social medias below. Christine, any parting words?
Not at all. Not really. I think I said everything.
I think this is the Waypoint Set Podcast signing off. I'm Cyril Salcedo.
I'm Christine.
And you guys have a good night.